It's officially almost the start of 2020, the start of not only a new year, but of a new decade. Who I was towards the beginning of the decade is obviously different than who I am at the end. But who I was at the beginning of this year alone is a drastically different person than who I am today. 2019 had a lot of expected highs and lows, just like any other year. It had its fair share of heartbreak, loss, fear, and failures, but also had its share of moments when I was laughing so much that I cried, and tons of memories and experiences that I will never forget. I started out this year as a high schooler who was eager for her next adventure, who was longing for something more, who wanted new people, more adventures, more memories, and to go on to something bigger. At that time, I was just surviving and trying to make it through at the beginning of this year, and I wasn't truly living. And now I'm ending this year as a college student who did just that. This year I graduated high school and began probably the most memorable journey I will ever have, college. My first time leaving my mom, my family, everything I've ever known, and I blossomed. The experiences that I have had in these past 5 months alone allow me to describe my 2019 in these 3 words: growth, lessons, and positivity. 2019 was finally the year that I grew to love myself. I fell in love with taking care of myself. I fell in love with the path of healing and growth. I fell in love with becoming who I am meant to be with patience, compassion, and respect of my own destined and different journey. I've always carried so much love in my heart that it was time that I gave that to myself. And when someone is ready to add to the love that I have for myself, I know my heart is ready. A lesson that I learned this year as well. I learned not to care what others think of me. I learned not to stress the little things. I learned how important it is to follow my heart, and I learned that everything happens for a reason. This year I also learned to follow my passions and do what makes me happy. I'm so happy and proud that I made the decision to begin creating YouTube content again, and I'm so grateful for each of you who are watching this video. This year, I also began surrounding myself with some of the most positive and beautiful bright lights in my life. These people that I have met are friends and sisters that I never thought I would have. This is the year I met my dear, dear best friend, the one person that I can go to with anything and everything at any time of the day or night, and these past few months would not have been the same without her. This year, I also joined Delta Zeta sorority and gained over 100 sisters, the strongest support system, and also some of the most amazing friends, and also had some of the most amazing memories from this experience as well. This year, I saw even more how far a little bit of kindness and positivity can go, how much it can impact not only yourself, but also those around you. And I realized and emphasizes more that it's important to always be a little more kind than necessary, as love and kindness are things that can never be wasted. In all honesty, this is one of the first years I was excited to look back on the year that I had, and one of the first that I'm more excited to see what the new year has in store for me. The good, the bad, the lessons, the memories, all of it. Even though 2019 brought a lot of rough patches, the lessons learned from them are some that I will never forget, and instead I will cherish. And I'm so proud of how far I have come in 2019, and I have faith in how far I can go in 2020. So for those of you watching this, I wish you all a safe, happy, healthy new year in 2020, and decade as well, because we are changing. So I hope you all have a happy new year, and thank you for watching.